Hello everyone. Welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Hope everybody out there is doing well and staying safe out there. Today I'm gonna be making up a pie for our dessert after dinner. So it's pretty early here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. That way it has time to set up. But we're gonna be making a chocolate cream pie. It's a very good rich pie. You can top it with whatever toppings you'd like, which would be meringue, some Cool Whip, some heavy cream whipped up, sweetened. We tend to lean more for the Cool Whip. You know, grew up with it, so I'm going to stick with that. But let's go ahead and jump in and go ahead and get started, as I always say, right? Stop the blabbering, Donna, and just jump in. All right. First, we're going to whisk together. For one, you can by all means use a 9-inch crust of your own, make your own. I do have a video on that if you would like to follow that recipe. It's delicious. But now I'm pressed for time, so I'm just using a 9-inch one that I bought from the grocery store. Those are just as good, and they're quick and they're convenient. But by all means, make your own 9-inch crust if you'd like. I'm using store-bought. So go ahead and get that baked as your directions on the package. If you're using, the store-bought, follow your directions on that and get it baked up and cooled. Okay? Follow your directions on your pie crust and just get it cooled, a 9-inch. Okay. Here I have 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of white sugar. A pinch of salt, just a pinch of salt, and 1/3 cup of cornstarch. That's 1/3 cup. Get it all out of there. Got some humidity in here. And just stir it up, get it mixed up. This is a really good pie. Can you guys see? It's got a combination of milks and creams, but it just works. It's good. In the cup here, this big green old cup, I have in here 1 cup of whole fat milk. I have 1.5 cups of evaporated milk. Not condensed milk. That's 1.5 cups of evaporated milk. And 1/2 cup of crema, which is like a table cream. That's 1/2 cup of that. So I'll repeat it. You need 1 cup of whole fat milk, 1.5 cups of evaporated milk, and 1/2 cup of the crema. And I have it all stirred and mixed into this one big cup. Get that all mixed in there. And when I don't have certain milks on hand, I'll just use evaporated milk. Evaporated milk just makes a richer, more flavorful pudding. Okay, now I have 4 egg yolks. Now the whites from these you can use to make you some meringue for it if you'd like. Or some omelets or some meringue cookies. And just get that all mixed up. You know, a lot of people like to temper. I ain't messing with that today. You can put it through a sieve at the end right over, which I'll probably do. That way we know these eggs are not going to scramble. But a lot of times it just does fine. Just keep an eye on it and keep stirring as you're cooking. You don't want this to turn into scrambled eggs in here. And that can easily happen. Okay. Okay. Now, as I said, before you start cooking, make sure everything's mixed in well. You want all that cornstarch and eggs mixed in really well. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cook this over a medium-high heat. And you don't want to walk away from it. Get all into your corners as you're stirring. Through the middle. Because like I said, you don't want those eggs to start cooking. Now this is going to cook until it gets to a pudding consistency. Now depending on how high or low you're cooking it, will determine how long it's going to take. But mine's on medium high, so I'm going to get this cooking and get it thickened, and I'll let you know how long mine's taking. Okay, be back. Keep stirring. Alright guys, this has been cooking. You can see how thick it's gotten. Now it's not going to get as thick as it needs to until it comes to that boil. See there, it's popping there. And once it starts doing that, you're just about done until you get that thick pudding consistency. This has been cooking, like I said, it's going to, however high you have your stove. This has been cooking maybe seven minutes or so. Once it comes to a boil, that's when it'll thicken, and don't walk away from it. Okay. See how thick that is? Now we're going to move it over to the countertop. Okay. There's our pudding. Now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter. Guys, see? Tablespoon of vanilla extract. And I have 6 ounces of chocolate, 70% cocoa, chopped up. The 70% cocoa, chopped up. And that's 6 ounces of it. You can get it in the bars, you can get them in the bag, whatever 70% chocolate you like. This is just what I'm using. And then just stir it in, that hot pudding. This is gonna be good, but this does take some time to set up, y'all. You don't want to dive into it not even a couple of hours after. You want to wait till this pie sets up really good for a nice firm slice of pie. But that's up to you, right? Okay. Nice and velvety smooth. Looky there. Nice and thick. And this is only going to thicken more as it sits. Okay. Just want to make sure. I like to beat it just a little bit. Helps with the texture, I find. Just a little bit. 30-40 seconds or so. All right. Now, let me get my pie crust. Now, as I stated, you can make your own pie crust or use the store-bought, which is what I did. I want to eat this pudding right now. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is cooled. This is hot. We're going to get this in our pie crust. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And after this cools, you can dollop whatever you'd like on it. Or you can use those egg whites that we didn't use in here. We just used our yolks. And you can make you some meringue. Now, oh, that's good. I'm going to get some saran wrap. Hoping you guys can hear me over here. I'm going to get some saran wrap, and I'm going to put some saran wrap right over top of it. That prevents the skin from forming on your pie. You know how pudding gets that skin on it? I know a lot of you are like, yeah, we know. But for the beginners that are not sure of it, you're going to put some saran wrap. Well, actually, I don't have any saran wrap. I just have the press and seal saran wrap. But it'll work. I'm going to put that right over top of it so it doesn't form that skin. And we're going to get it in the refrigerator. We're going to let this chill at least 5 to 6 hours. You want it to touch that pudding just like so. Just don't smash it. We'll get it in the refrigerator. 5 to 6 hours. We're going to put some Cool Whip on it, and we'll be back with the finished product later, guys. All right, there it is, guys. It chilled for almost 6 hours. Cut it up. I already put my whip topping on it because we're all fixing to have a slice. So it's time for dessert. So now on the cooking, I don't know even if I brought it up to you. You're going to cook it just until it comes to that nice boil. And that can take, you know, anywhere between 6 to 8, 9 minutes. You know, because you're going to cook it, and once it comes to a boil, it's all going to start thickening on you, and you're going to think, you know, for those who don't know how to make pudding, oh, what's going on here? Because it'll all start thickening at once. So just keep stirring it till it gets real thick, and then get it off. And then it just depends on how you're cooking it. But as long as you get it real thick, and that's what it'll be, real thick, it's done. Go ahead and take it off and do as we showed there, or I showed there, pour it in the pie shell. And this has been chilling. I did top it with some shaved chocolate, or if you got some shaved sprinkles, or if you just want your whipping cream, whatever you want on it, your meringue, you know, your choice. But and as always, if I forget anything, I always pin it in the comments, guys, because I'm getting forgetful. But the pie's delicious. It really is a delicious pie, nice and creamy, and it's, let me show you here. Show you how nice and thick this is. Let me move this out of the way. See how thick that pie is? I'm gonna get a bite. That is so good. I'll eat that whole pie. But there it is, guys. You guys give it a try, and I hope you enjoy. And I see I made a mess over here on the rim of this, getting my slice out earlier. But give it a try. Let me know what you think. It's a very rich chocolate cream pie, and I hope you guys enjoy. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Enjoy the pie. I'll make you one up and enjoy it. Please like and subscribe, guys. See you later.